Hi. So recently there have been several social media posts by so-called influencers, and also by doctors, rating different natural foods, whether it's fruits or vegetables or other kinds of foods that are naturally available. And this is a very unscientific approach to food, because basically, if you look, we do encourage diversity, we encourage balanced plates. We also encourage people to eat seasonal foods. For instance, we see that during the mango season, children actually show lesser vitamin A deficiency because mangoes are quite rich in vitamin A. And when you start rating foods, basically, say if someone says mango is rated 2 out of 10, then people who consume them might not access or not be able to eat some of these foods which are naturally occurring. So the way a plate should be planned is that it should have diversity and it should also be balanced. So basically, at least, by the Indian nutritional standards, at least 50 to 55% of your calories should come from carbohydrates, and from proteins about 15 to 20%, and from fats about 20 to 25%. And 1 gram of protein and carbohydrate gives 4 calories, and 1 gram of fats gives around 9 calories. So that's how we usually calculate the meal. And we have 7 food groups, and we encourage people to have 4 of those food groups in each meal. So the 7 food groups are cereals and millets, which includes your rice, jola, jowar, bajra, ragi, and all those millets. And then we have the pulses and legumes, which include your green gram, red gram, horse gram, soya, groundnuts. Then you have the fruits, vegetables, green leafy vegetables, and the roots and tubers. So that also is a separate food group. Then we have eggs, which by nature of their composition are usually classified as a separate food group. We also have the milk and milk products. So it includes cheese, paneer, and milk itself, or curd. Then you have the meat, different forms of meat, which it can include red meats and includes poultry and other meats. And then we have the fats and oils, which are again an important food group, and it's very important for different functions of the body. And if you have in each meal about 4 of these food groups, then you're set to have a balanced meal. So rating foods, it actually limits the choices. Already we have very limited choices. We have very little diversity in the Indian plates, and by rating these foods, you're further confusing people and giving misinformation to people. So it's more rational and more logical to make sure that you have foods from different food groups. So say for instance, you want to represent the fruits and vegetables. One day you can have a fruit, you can have a banana, or you can one day have a carrot, or you can have green leafy vegetables, or you can have a jackfruit or something. To say that jackfruits are unhealthy and therefore remove it, or to say that roots and tubers are unhealthy and therefore to remove them from the diet is a very problematic kind of suggestions. Thank you.